This is Be Seen, Be Heard with Jade. Jade Seaberry grew up imagining seeing her name in lights on Broadway one day. So she went to the best performing arts schools in Queens, New York, where she was born and raised. When she decided to expand her horizons and go off to college at the University of Hartford, a new path was set for her. She wanted to get her master's in public relations and come back to be an amazing entertainment publicist. Jade returned to NYC after college and became a partner in a PR firm for 8 years and then started DiverseToons. Co-founded with her childhood friend in 2018, this educational foundation became her passion, and the tagline Be Seen, Be Heard was the start of a new web series that tells people of color stories that could empower everyone.
Hello, everybody. This is Be Seen and Be Heard with Jade. Today we have with us Dwight and Angelique Morrison. How are you both?
We're well. How are you?
We're good.
Good. So, how does it feel to hear students in over 140 countries and 2.5 million schools are using your app, PS Remember?
It's very humbling, to be honest with you, because this was stumbled upon us by accident because of my wife. And every day when we get emails and we're privy to certain information, communication back and forth between students and universities across so many different continents. And when you see that, it's humbling that you are a part of that. And we're just so grateful that we can make some type of change in someone's life.
Yes.
So, when you say Angelique started it, elaborate.
Well, because I was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and I've moved a lot in my life. And back in the 90s, we didn't have cell phones, laptop, internet. Those were very, very new things. So I lost in contact with a lot of people. And I was frustrated because on other platform, it was very hard to find people because many people got married, changed their name, email addresses have changed, people have moved. So I couldn't find them. So I told my husband, wouldn't that be cool if there was an app or something where you could just type your friend's name and based on the school, because if the name has changed, if I put the name of the school, maybe I will have more chance to find them. And that's how this happened.
Yep.
Exactly. So, how did you come up with the name? I always wonder because it's like the perfect name. Did it just come up? Did it just come to you, or?
No, actually, my wife and I were in the music business several years ago. We had that name and we were going to use it for other purposes. And my wife was like, why don't we use it for this purpose? Because it's more fitting, right? And
Yes.
fortunately, we did not use it for entertainment purposes in the past. We were going to come up with a cologne or some foolishness like that.
Okay.
It's like, but this works better because people remember their past, remember their school, and it's just perfect.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so they call you the child of Facebook and Google. Is that like the best way to describe you?
Yeah, to be honest with you, because if you think of the functionalities of Google, it's a search, right? And to be honest with you, we have within our database, it's much larger than Google. To be honest with you, we have over 1.7 million schools in India.
Yes.
Yeah, in India,
Nice.
and when you think about all the schools around the world, Google doesn't have that information. We had to get that information from the Ministry of Education in India and other countries in Africa and in Europe, and even we don't have Russia, do we?
Only the universities.
Yeah, we got the universities in Russia, and when you think about it, just 2 years just to get that database, we're talking about millions of schools and creating opportunities for many students who attended those schools to meet each other. And it was a mammoth of a project, and we're still going at it, and we're grateful for the opportunity to serve.
Yeah. And so basically, and the Facebook part is because it's a social media, so you have the same functionality. You can post stories, you can post, share posts from other social medias. You can basically whatever you can do on Facebook, you can do on a platform, and you have the search engine of all the schools in the world.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so Angelique, as a biotechnology degree holder, because are you the one that designed the app? Because I took coding in college and I can't begin to tell you one thing from that class today. Do you guys have tech people that did all of that for you? You just
No.
told them what because I wouldn't be able to wrap my head around that.
Oh no, we hired people. Oh no,
Okay.
we had the design in mind, and we
Yeah,
hired the people and told them
exactly
what
what
the
your
vision
vision
was.
was. Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Got you. Okay, so how different does it feel running PS Remember from being in the lab for you, Angelique, and the record company for you, Dwight?
Well, for me, managing artists is complicated because you're dealing with so many emotions. Oh my God! Like, I manage female singing groups. I managed rappers. I manage gospel artists, and everyone has a different, different days, and you have to handle those emotions. It's not the same as dealing with people. You're dealing with numbers. You're dealing with analytics and trying to reach people that don't see you face to face. I love face to face, and I love music. I'm a musician myself, but sometimes, the reason why it didn't work is because folks get in their feelings, and it's too much to you to handle over
Yeah.
a 20-year period of managing artists. It can become a lot unless you're managing one artist.
Yeah.
It's more easy, but you're managing 4, 5, 6 artists. It's very difficult.
And for me, actually, it works out for me because as a scientist, you have to pay attention to detail. You have to be detail oriented, and you have to be good at research. And we had to do the research to find the schools. And when it comes to the database, I had to work on the database for each countries and put
Yeah.
every countries have different states, different provinces. So I had to do all that work, which was okay for me because I love doing research. So that was fine for me. And I made sure everything had to be
Oh,
perfect.
and to be honest with you, Jade, there were times she would be up until 3 o'clock in the morning working with the team, trying to make sure that the database is perfect. I remember it took them almost 6 months, sequencing the data for India. Imagine each school is an actual profile. You have to treat each school like a person. So over a 6 month period, and putting all that in the database, it was not easy. It's very difficult.
I can't even imagine. So, do you guys love working together as a married couple?
Yes, we actually always together, so that was easy.
Yeah,
Perfect fit, right?
it's a special thing. You're grateful for the opportunity to work with your spouse because they know so much about you, and they have your best interests at heart.
And sometimes he doesn't listen. So what I do is
Oh
I
God.
would tell I will give the idea to him, and you'll be like, I don't think that's a good idea. And then maybe 2 weeks later, you'll be like, oh, I think we should do this. And I'm like, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
my fault. My
I'm like, I
fault.
told you that 2 weeks ago, but let's jump on it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
Exactly. Just let him think that he came up with it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
that we can do it.
Okay, so how do you see the app growing in 5 years? Because you've already done so much.
Yeah, well, we're hoping to have other partners come on board within the next year or so to help us take this to the next level of an Instagram or even a Facebook. Um, Understanding the business as it is right now with COVID-19, it's very difficult, and we're in the process of trying to, make sure that we partner with the right investors and so forth. So we're still going through that process, understanding that we don't want to make mistakes. And one thing that we are very proud of the fact that we're African Americans and we want to be an example. We're not trying to just sell out. Someone throws money at us, we just sell out the concept and say, "Okay, you take it and run with it." No, I think we have a responsibility to inspire the next generation that's coming up, and we're hoping to take it to the next level where a billion people using PS Remember. Because remember, there's so many students around the world, so many like this. 200 million students in college and over 500 million students in high school. So it's our intention to connect every last one of them.
Yeah, so if everybody within 5 years could have a PS account, that'd be amazing.
Yeah,
So many connections will be made.
because we offer something more powerful that Facebook doesn't offer. So that's the way to connect. They don't have that.
And I think with the controversy that is going on with Facebook right now, I think that just opens the door for you guys even more. So I think you guys are going in the right direction. So,
Thank you.
okay, so walk everybody through it. So if because so many of my young interns, they go to study abroad. So when they study abroad in Spain and they meet all of their classmates in Spain and then they come back home. So they're gonna come and sign on to an account. Everybody, they offer their account for free. So just put that out there.
Right.
So they're gonna sign on to PS Remember, and then they're gonna try to find all of their classmates that they met in Spain, correct?
That is correct.
So the way
Great.
it works is when you sign up, you will put the school that you have attended. So
Yeah.
whatever school it was in Spain, and you put the
Yeah.
year that you have attended. And
Mhm.
once you go inside, it will give you a suggestion of all the classmates that are already on PS from
Got
that
it.
school. So to make it easier for you, like you just go in there and then you see all the people that went to that school and you look for your classmate in that.
What's making
Okay.
it more powerful to Jade is that we connect currently attending students as well. So the system asks you, are you currently attending this university or did you previously attend it? So,
Okay.
you know, if you're in university right now and you don't want to connect with nobody else except for the folks that are in school, it's perfect.
Mhm. Okay. Perfect. I
They
like
don't have
that.
to, for example, the example that you gave, they don't have to wait till they come back.
Yeah.
While they're in Spain, they can register and their friend can also register and they can already connect from there.
Connected there. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Okay. So if money was no object, what could you do to impact the most amount of people? Wild question out there. But yeah, what would you do?
Wow, I think we would have the opportunity to reach everybody.
Yeah.
Facebook has an enormous reach because they're, you know, a large company. They've been around for over a decade now, and they have resources that we don't have. Right? We have a great platform and great opportunities to connect students, but obviously we need the resources to take it to the next level. We could change people's lives. So our goal is to connect every single student on every single country. We're talking even in North Korea if it's possible.
Yeah.
So that's what we would focus our attention on, is just connecting everybody.
And so the
Our daughter just
and
over the door. Go ahead.
so the pandemic has, greatly impacted colleges, universities everywhere. So how has that impacted the platform? Are people engaging more or less? Like, what have you seen on the platform?
Yeah, they're engaging more to the point where I tell you, Instagram was pretty mad at us because a lot of the students were connecting their Instagram to PS Remember,
Oh,
and they kind of blocked it because during this time they want to connect with their peers, and they
yeah,
just started school, and COVID came out of nowhere, and
exactly.
they don't have any way to connect with these folks. They can't go on the Facebook, they can't go on the Instagram and find them, so they came to PS, and we're working it out.
Nice. I love that. Yeah, because even my alma mater, they were like, we're refunding tuition, we're doing everything, and then online, and then I'm sure like they're using your platform to complain about online learning and everything, and then now they can't go abroad. They probably wanted to go back to do abroad to visit their old friends and things
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, the pandemic has just damaged everything and interrupted people's lives on a whole new level. So well, that's great that it's blowing up your platform the way it is. Like, I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, so you guys have been married for 10 years, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay! Okay, what is the best story from your wedding?
You can have that one.
The best story?
Why?
Okay. For me, it was the entrance coming in to the
Coming down the aisle? Oh,
yeah,
the
no,
reception.
the hall.
Oh, the reception entrance.
The
That's
reception
right.
hall. There was a
Oh,
oh my god.
yes, because we had that song. What's that song?
Love and affection.
Love and Affection.
Yeah.
That has
Let me give you.
nice.
Let me give you some love and affection.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so we come in like very modest, and then
Yeah.
he goes crazy
I went crazy.
and start dancing.
I'm Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica. Come on, man.
I get it.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, they didn't know that.
And all I was doing was laughing and laughing. Yes.
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
Yes. And also, we
What? What was yours?
at the reception, he played and I
Mhm.
sang.
Yeah,
Aww.
yeah. I played the piano and she
That's
sang.
so beautiful. I love that. That's amazing. I love that. Okay, so what TV shows have you been binging during quarantine?
Wow. To be honest with you,
Or
my
y'all have been just working, all work?
no, we work a lot, but we've been paying so much attention to y'all madness that's going on with
Yeah,
politics in America and CNN. We're
it's
glued
a
to
lot.
the television because of COVID. You know, you have to understand that we're so how do you say concerned. We have kids, obviously,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we want to know where the pandemic is going. And America is the leader, and we're in the
True.
news. We're in Canada.
Yeah,
We're always on
it's
CNN,
different.
but yeah, on
Yes,
Fox or
yeah.
whatever, just trying to
Fox News.
figure out what's going
Figure
on.
out what's going on.
Mhm.
How have you been like keeping like the kids like informed or like keeping them like aware of things but like not trying to scare them?
We're very honest,
That's good.
very honest with them. When they ask to go to the playground, we say,
Yeah.
you can't go, and then they'll be like,
Yeah.
"Why is it because of the coronavirus?"
Oh.
Yeah, so she knows. And they keep saying, "Oh, I can't wait for the corona to go, so
Yeah.
we can go to places."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, so now some fun. We're gonna do the couple challenge. Have you heard of the couple challenge?
No, we have not.
Okay, so it's this cool game where so you close your eyes and you either point to yourself if it applies to you or your spouse.
Okay.
It's really cute and fun. It's really cool. Okay, so
Right.
close your eyes. Okay, so you're either gonna point to yourself or point to your spouse. Okay, so who initiated the first kiss? Okay, who is the funny one? Okay, who is more romantic? Okay, who is the most patient? Okay, who is the better cook?
Ooh.
Okay, who said I love you first? Okay, so who takes longer to get ready in the morning? Okay, who is grumpier in the morning? Okay, who is the more stubborn one? Okay, so who is the bigger baby when sick? Who is the social butterfly? Okay, and who is the messy one? Okay, okay, you can open your eyes now. Okay, you guys did good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
so you
wow.
gotta wait until we air to see who's
Oh
the
boy, I don't
result.
even know.
But you guys did really good. That was
Yeah.
great. I love that.
We have to wait till it airs to find
Aw.
out.
That was really good. I like that.
Thank
That
you,
was
Jade.
funny. Okay, so tell everybody where they can find out about PS Remembered, how they can get the app and the website, everything.
Okay, so
How they
you
can
can go,
follow you, all of that jazz.
awesome. So you can go to psremember.com or you can go to Google Play and download. It's a web application, psremember.com. On your iPhone, you go to psremember.com and just install directly from the website. If you were trying to get in touch with Dwight and Angelique, you go to Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, and our handle is Dwight and Angelique.
That's
And
it.
what about Android users? Like,
Yeah, Android. Android you can download directly
Yeah,
from
okay, good.
Google.
Google Play.
From
You can't
Google
just be
Play.
Play.
talking about iPhones and then like
Yeah.
you. Like, okay, thank you everybody for tuning in to Be Seen, Be Heard with Jade. And here is PS Remembered. Here's Dwight and Angelique Morrison. Thank you. So
Thank you.
until next time, stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Jade.
Thank
Take care.
you. Bye.